Hello and welcome back to the Scott Ballard Show right here on the Warrior Sports Network. Coach, one final segment for the week. Head back out on the road this weekend for the final time in the regular season. Hard to believe, but two games this weekend as you head to Mankato on Friday to face Minnesota State, and then up to St. Paul on Saturday to face Concordia-St. Paul. Two teams you've played already this year, two teams you had success against this year. Probably your best weekend overall against those two teams when you played them in McCown Gym in December. Talk a little bit about what you expect now this time going to their place.
Well, they're both quality teams and have a lot of seniors that are their main players. Mankato, I think they start 3 or 4 seniors, and same thing with Concordia. But those are two programs that are used to having a lot of success, and we played really well against both those teams the first time in December. And Mankato's having a great year. Concordia, has won 2 or 3 games in a row. So, they're like everybody else. Mankato is undefeated at home, like ourselves this year. Most of the teams in our league have better records at home than they do on the road. Mankato, aggressive man-to-man defense, switch on everything, transition team, a lot of balance offensively, hard to guard, hard to contain, hard to control. Be a big challenge for us. And then on Saturday we play Concordia, big, powerful inside kids with, complemented by some really quick guards that can score. A lot of experience and senior-laden people on both teams. So, they're different kinds of teams, but they're both really good at what they do. We're gonna have to try to duplicate and match the same kind of performance we had in the first meeting, knowing that it's going to be a bigger challenge on the road. But I'm believing in this group more every week, and with every challenge that we have, and it's a great opportunity. I mean, if we can go and beat either one of those teams on the road, it's going to bode well for us with playoff implications. Regional rankings should start coming out soon, so we've earned the right to play for a lot of important things here late in the season. And I don't know if everybody remembers, but we were picked to finish 12th. And the last 4 teams we play were all picked ahead of us, just like the 2 last weekend. So we still are playing a little bit of a chip on our shoulder and trying to earn some respect and be relevant in our division of the conference. So this is fun. If you don't have any pressure on you this time of year, you're probably not very good.
Right.
And so we don't want our players to be nervous or timid about playing for high stakes. We want them to be excited and focused, and I think we'll play well. I really do.
You mentioned that chip on your shoulder. When you played these two teams the first time, that was pretty early in the season, and to get those wins against what I consider 2 of your bigger rivals in the conference, was that kind of the confidence booster for your team, where they kind of thought, wow, we are a lot better this year?
Well, I think we had just come off a bad loss or a poor performance against Sioux Falls at their place, and they handed it to us pretty good, and that was kind of a wake-up call and got our attention with regards to how much better we had to be defensively. And then to follow that game up playing against the quality of players that Concordia and Mankato both can put on the floor, that was kind of I would say maybe it proved to ourselves that we're capable of being able to compete with the better teams in the league. So it probably gave us a lot of confidence that we fed off of for a long time. But then, we had 2 road trips against good competition at Northern, Moorhead, and then Augie and Wayne. That it was a humbling experience, and we were really close to winning a couple of those games. We just didn't finish them like we want or need to. So I think we've continued to evolve and grow as a team with confidence defensively and offensively. And I really feel like the last 3 or 4 weeks it's been about developing our depth and using our bench more. And our bench helped us win both games last weekend. And I feel like we've got more people right now that are playing some of their best basketball of the year than we have at any point during the season. And that's what you want. Going down, the last part of your schedule, People call it peaking. Well, really it means, putting some wins together against quality teams and using a lot of people to do that.
All right, hard to believe only 2 weekends left of the regular season.
Yeah.
You'll end at home next weekend, but obviously you're focused on this coming weekend, our last road trip of the season, as you head to Minnesota State Friday, and then Concordia-St. Paul on Saturday. It should be 2 great games and hopefully two big wins for you guys.
Yeah. Well, we hope it's not our last road trip.
Absolutely.
Thinking way down the road, we would like to be going to the Pentagon at Sioux Falls and have a chance to get in a national tournament, and that's what makes it exciting and fun to prepare for these challenges.
Absolutely, it should be fun watching that road too as you try to do some big things this week. And so thanks for joining us, Coach, and then we'll see you right back here next week on the Scott Ballard Show on the Warrior Sports Network.